If you tuned in for a softball game, don't go away. It's the 28th day of April, 2017. And we are here for Johnsburg at Chazy softball. And yes, you're looking at baseball. They're starting their game a little bit before this one. They're still going under the ground rules. Must be some strange ground rules because they've been there for a while. I think that's Cade Collins pitching for Chazy against Johnsburg. Have maximum zoom, so it doesn't take much movement to move that camera around. So we'll be covering the first hour or so, depending on how fast the boys move. I like to get the last half of the boys' game, so depending on how fast the girls move and how fast the boys move, we'll decide how long we're going to be here. It's a very pleasant day, 79 degrees, and I shut my vehicle off. And just broke up from the ground rules. Strike three. And Chazy hasn't gone on the field yet. Let's go, get out there. Quicker you get out there, the more of your game I'll cover. Strike one. Alrighty, let's get distance here. John Collier is getting the lineup for Jaguars for me.
1, 2, 3, team.
In the baseball game, I've got both lineups here. Looks like Ron Chase calling the balls and strikes, and Clark Hurdick on the bases. Over that away.
Olivia, can I follow me, please?
2 down. That'll be done the first half inning before we have a first pitch here. Two outs, nobody out. Strike one. As we said, we're going to maybe moving from here fairly quick. Where'd it go? Looks like it was caught in left field, huh? So 3 up, 3 down, nothing across for the Jaguars. And we're still waiting for the first pitch here in the softball game. Alright, this is Calvin Castine. We are picking up the action in the bottom of the 4th in the baseball game, Jaguars and Eagles. 1 out. Let's see who that batter was. Number 11. We'll check our baseball roster. That was, and still is, Preston Lauren. Now we have Tristan Connors. It is 4-2 Jaguars. They're leaving the softball game after 2.5 innings. They're way behind the baseball pace. 2 outs. That was Tristan Connors. Now Cade Collins, the pitcher. Starting pitcher is going to step in. Eagles trailing it 4-2 here in the bottom of the fourth. Strike. Two outs very quickly here for the Eagles. Two balls, two strikes, two outs, 4-2 in the bottom half of the fourth. Just double checking the Mary Latrimore scoreboard. Nothing across, 3 up, 3 down for the Eagles. We're going to the top of the fifth. Alright, we had a first ball hitter to start things in the fifth for the Jaguars. And he flew out to Seamus Andrew. Who's pitching here? 19. It's Ed Bacher is now pitching. On a top of the fifth, Chazy trailing at 4-2. On 2 the count. Just missing. Ron Chase calling the balls and strikes. Clark Hurdick on the bases. Pitch from Bacher. Strike 3. 2 down. Collins is now behind the plate. He's the catcher. Craig Norcross is still at first. Swings it a low one. Ball 1. In tight. Oh, 2-0. Oh, 1-1, excuse me, 1-1. 2 outs. It's caught by the second baseman, taking a base hit away. Let's make sure we got the right guy, number 7, Josh McCauley. So we're going to the bottom of the fifth. Johnsburg leading Chazy 4-2 here on viewer-supported local television, hometown cable. Oh, these guys have got to stop swinging at the first pitch here. I have to walk way over there. John Coyer's involved in the game here. Last thing on his mind was getting me that Johnsburg roster. I had to walk over there and get it, and by the time I got back here, Kyle Calhoun stepped in, hit the first pitch to Louis second, and made the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Seamus Andrew steps up, gets a base hit, and this will bring up Ben Norcross. Bottom half of the fifth, 4-2, Johnsburg leading Chazy. Off the fist. Shortstop grabs. That's number 2. And let's see, number 2 is Jim Morris. This is Josh McCauley, the second baseman. And let's double check the number on the pitcher.
Stay on the bag. By the way, Shannon. Go, red.
Number 9, Bill Cameron. Yep, number 9, Cameron. McCauley chops it. to third. And it's going to be an infield hit to the third baseman, Caleb Buck, who couldn't come up with it. So that's first and second with 2 down, and catcher, former catcher, McLean Dudiak, who started the game at catching position. Cleanup hitter at the plate. Tying run at first. Go ahead run at the plate here in the 5th. 2 outs. Ups it up. The Eagles go down in the bottom of the 5th. We're going to the 6th inning, and it's a very fast-moving ball game with the Johnsburg Jaguars leading the Chazy Central Rural School Eagles by a 4-2 margin. All right, Caleb Buck will lead off. He'll be followed by Pat Reidinger, arithmetic. Dawson West, and Ken Mulvey, Bill Cameron, Dalton Stevens, Jim Morris, Curtis Warringham, and Logan McKinley. Connor Kavanaugh and Tom Fuller were the non-starters for the Jaguars. Ball. For Chazy, Seamus Andrew, Ben Norcross, Josh McCauley, McLean Dudiak, Ed Bacher, Brian McAfee, Preston Lauren, Tristan Connors, Cade Collins, Kyle Cahoon. Those are the starters. Matt Parent, Brendan Hosler, Carson Wallfield, and Bruce Juneau are the non-starters. Brian Norcross, the coach, ably assisted by John Coyer. Much in demand, John Coyer. He was helping out the Cougars at NAC last night. So we're in the top of the 6th, team at bat, Johnsburg Jaguars, leading Chazy 4-2. Whoa! Ouch! Collins gets that right off that face mask. Catcher's interference. Obstruction. They're agreeing that the catcher's interference. So that's the call. Pat Reidinger.
Let's go, kid.
Let's go, Pat.
Had a Reidinger in the softball game, so probably a relative.
There you go, Ed.
High. West on deck, and it's the top of the order. We'll have a man at second.
Go, Pat. Come on, kid. Second check, Joe. Second check.
In tight. 3-0. April 28th, 2017. 79 degrees, and we shut our vehicle off, and it doesn't feel like it's gone down any. They'll make it first and second, nobody out. And Dawson West, the batter, and Ken Mulvey moving on deck. Pitch from Bacher, strike, no, off the plate. 2-0.
Come on, Jay.
Ball 3, just missing. Rock would load the bases. 3-0 the count. Load the bases in the top of the order coming up is rarely, if ever, a good idea. Right called. 3-1.
Come on, Jay. Come on, Dawson.
Ball 4 off the plate. This is viewer-supported local television, hometown cable. If you're watching this, we need your support. Even if you're watching it on the internet, we need your support. Here's Kevin Mulvey. Strike one. Ball gets away, nobody advances. Strike two. Let's see, 14 at third. That is McAfee. He started the game in left field.
Come on, Kenny.
That's high. Short is 15. It is Andrew. He started the game in center field. He's now shortstop. Strike three. That's a big strikeout for Bacher. So let's see. You got third there, shortstop here. I don't know if anybody's playing the position they started the game at. Bill Cameron, he was the pitcher for the Jags, takes a healthy cut for strike one. Nary a cloud in the sky here. There's a few on the horizon. Very light clouds on the horizon. Strike two. Glance at the Mary Latrimore Memorial scoreboard.
We're in on it, bud.
Come on, buddy, let's go. Right, buddy.
Tells the story. Sixth inning.
Protect the plate.
0-2 the count. Just missing. Too close to take that one. 2 strikes on you. That's too close to take. 1-2. First base open. No, first base is not open. Excuse me. Bags are full. Strike three. Well, Bacher gets his second strikeout with the bases loaded. Now number 3 hitter Dalton Stevens will step in, and the cleanup man Jim Morris will move on deck. Chopper to the left side. You're gonna have to hurry. Nice play over to Norcross. Made a nice pickup. That's, I believe, the third baseman is McAfee making that play. At any rate, it remains 4-2 going to the bottom half of the 6th here on viewer-supported local television, hometown cable. Eagles will send up to 5, 6, and 7 hitters. This is Ed Bacher, who pitched his way out of that jam in the top of the inning. He'll be followed by Brian McAfee and Tristan Connors, if Connors is still in the game, with Cade Collins in the hole. Foul tip hit Ron Chase in the He's going to give himself some recovery time here, clean off that plate. Yeah, get your attention, hit him right in the little chin strap there. Protects your chin and your neck. That might have been an Adam's apple ball otherwise. He's telling Bacher not to do that again, though. 1-1 to count. Strike two. Bill Cameron on the pitching rubber. 1-2 delivery is taken outside. 2-2. Ball three held off. He wants to protect that plate, but that was high and outside. So he works it to a full count. We're going to have a payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. Good pitch from Cameron. Bacher goes down swinging, and O'Brien. Oh, Preston Lauren. That's right, designated hitter is Preston Lauren. He's batting for McAfee. Well, this is Lauren. Designated hitter. Hit to the left side. In time at first. Over to the first Sacker McKinney from Cameron. 2 down. And Tristan Connors' spot is up here. Let's see, is that number 5? Yes, it is. Tristan Connors. Started the game at shortstop. I don't think he's still there. I think I saw 15 there, which would be Andrew. Maybe I saw 5. Strike one. Well, maybe. Something crawling. Something's crawling up my leg. Oh, thank you. Booted at short. So the potential tying run will come to the plate, and it's going to be number 20, a pinch hitter, Matt Parent, is going to step in. He's going to bat here for Collins, I guess. I would expect that Collins will come back in. So Matt Parent at the plate. The catcher Collins will come back in. Starter can re-enter. So potential tying run here at bat. 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th in a 7-inning ball game.
Down the first there, Curtis.
Strike called.
Good throw.
And at second, good steal for Connors.
Hold the call, sir.
Kyle Cahoon on deck. This is the eighth place batter. Foul tip, strike 2. Just barely ticked it. And the 0-2 pitch. Hit to the right side. It's going to be in between. It's going to be picked up and fired to first in time. In time. Deep in the hole and made the play. Good play by second baseman Ridinger. So Brian Norcross wants to appeal it. I guess So he's not going to appeal it. We're going to go to the 7th inning with 4-2, Johnsburg leading.
Crank it some more, boys. Let's go. My boys. Jimmy. Come on, Jimmy.
It is indeed number 5 and not number 15 at shortstop, so Connors is still there. For the Jaguars on top of the 7th, it'll be Jim Morris, Curtis Warringham, and Logan McKinley.
Let's go, kid.
If I weren't recording, it would have been a fair ball. One strike.
Go, Jim. Come on, kid.
Pitch from Barker. The line shot, that's a base hit. Got away in left field. They're going to send him all the way. They're going to hold him up the third or send him. With nobody out, they're going to keep him there. Got away and left. Not sure what happened. I was watching the runner at that point. So Curtis Warringham, the catcher, steps in now. The Jaguars looking to add an insurance run here in the 7th. Strike one.
You got it, bud. Relax. Come on, buddy. Hey, set, bud. Hey, drive.
Nobody out. 2. Foul tipped, hung on to. Strike 3. Strike 3. Cade Collins hung on to it on the foul tip. So it's 1 out, and Logan McKinley, the first baseman, will be the batter.
Come on, Logan. Come on, bud. It's your time, bud.
Slow come roller to right side, foul ball.
Thank you. Good hustle over there, buddy. Thank you.
The 6 o'clock bells at Sacred Heart are dinging, ringing.
Let's go, kid.
Strike 2.
All right, own this one, bud.
Logan McKinley at the plate. Caleb Buck on deck. Strike 3, drop third strike. You're going to have to throw it. And at the plate. At the plate. Not a lot that Collins could do on that one.
My time, Clark.
Great job. Great hit.
So the Jags get to run in and make it 5-2. Caleb Buck will step in, and Ridinger, who made that nice play to end the bottom of the 6th, is going to be on deck.
Come on, Kay. You got it, bud.
Hey, 2 outs, boys. Come on, Ed.
Let's go, 1-9. Breathe, bud.
Come on,
Strike 1.
Come on, 1-9. Let's go, kid.
2.
Let's go, Pat. Next one's yours, bud. You got it here, 1-9.
Comebacker to short. Over the first. Nice stretch by Norcross for the out on the throw from Connors. So a run for the Jaguars. They lead 5-2 after 6.5. We're going to the bottom of the 7th here in a 7-inning ball game. Kyle Calhoun is at the plate. He swung at the first pitch last time. Remember that? I was getting my camera set up and he's swinging at the first pitch. This time he takes one. Bottom of the 7th, Eagles trailing by 3 here on this beautiful Friday afternoon. Slightly after 6, I guess we're in the evening time. Nice scoop at short over to first. It's going to be off the glove and go out of play. Calhoun will go to second. Well, that run don't mean a thing as far as the Jaguars are concerned. 5-2, 5-3. Forget about that guy at second. There's Seamus Andrew, the center fielder. Never mind that shortstop. I told you before, I was wrong. Ooh, checked it. High, ball one. Potential tying run on deck. Nobody out. Fists it to the left side. Fair ball. Fair ball. Fine piece of hitting there for Seamus Andrew. So pitch runners at the corners. Again, Andrew doesn't mean a thing. The runs don't start counting until that run number 5 is in scoring position. Right now, run number 5 is represented by the batter, Ben Norcross. Number 2 hitter in the lineup. 3, 4, and 5 hitters to follow if they get that far. 5-2, runners at the corners. Pitch to Norcross. There'll be no throw to second. All that does is take the force off. A one-hopper bat hop single for Norcross. Gets away in the outfield. That ball doesn't want to be touched.
Hogan! Come on, pay attention!
5-4. Ben Norcross comes away with a bad hop single that turns into a 2-bagger and drives in 2 to make it a 5-4 ball game with nobody out. Tying run at second. Go ahead run, a winning run, potentially at the plate. Timeout on the field. All right, while you were gone, the Jaguars made position changes. Cameron has moved to shortstop, and the shortstop, Morris, has moved to the pitching rubber. This is Josh McCauley, number 3 hitter in the lineup. Potential tying run in scoring position at second base. He takes ball 1. McLean Dudiak, cleanup man on deck. Jags have to stop the bleeding right now. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Come on! Got him, Josh. Bring him home, kid. Bring him home.
Nobody out.
Base knock in. Back. There we go. Get back in. Make him stay there. Come on, Josh. Here we go, Josh. Here we go.
Bro, what do you say here? Go 7. Go base knock here.
You got him now, Josh. You got him.
Off the plate. 2-1.
Well done, Seven. Well done up there.
McCauley holding off on that one.
Come on now, 7.
2 right down the middle. 2-2.
Come on now, Jack. 2-2. Better run out there. Go, 7. Take a pitch, Chip.
2-2 pitch
There you go.
to center field. No advance. Well hit ball. Grabbed by the center fielder McKinley. Well hit ball by McCauley, but right at McKinley. Here's Dudiak, catcher. Ed Bacher on deck. 1 out. Tying run at second here in the 7th. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, ball 1. That's hit a ton. There'll be no catching that one. This could be, is it a near ground rule double? Nope, it's not. Dudiak into third. They're going to hold him up. It goes out of play. It's going to be a triple, and the ball's thrown out of play. Eagles were not trying to advance on that. Eagles were not trying to advance on that. So it's going to be a big come from behind 5-4 walk-off victory for the Eagles, coming back against a fine Johnsburg Jaguar team. So that's the way it was in MVAC varsity baseball on this 28th day of April 2017. You're watching viewer-supported local television, Hometown Cable. And if you're a Chazy fan, I don't know how you could not support Hometown Cable, but most of these families are not. So maybe it's time to most, if not all of them, step up to the plate and start saying thank you to Hometown Cable for being here. In the meantime, thank you for watching.